Now here is the servo that we are going to be connecting. If you look closely, there are orange, red, and brown wires coming out. And these have to be wired very specifically if we want them to work. Here is the wiring diagram that we're going to be following. This wiring diagram, it's a little extra confusing, but if you look closely, you'll see that the red wire connects directly to the red wire. The orange wire goes directly to pin 0 right there. And the black wire is the only one that does anything special. The black wire connects to both the ground here and the ground on the servo. So we'll have to connect this to two places. We're connecting this pin to ground and the wire from the battery pack. The other ones go directly where they're going. So we'll start with the two that are direct first. Here is the servo. Here is a wire. I have a pin on the end to make it easy to connect. However, if you want to just strip these wires off and wrap them together and put electrical tape over it, that'll work too. Now this end goes directly on pin 0 of the microbit. So now that is finished. The red wire is also pretty simple. Here's the red wire coming off of my battery pack. Let me get it straightened out a little bit. So my red wire coming out of my battery pack is connected to this red alligator clip. The red alligator clip is connected to this red pin, and I am simply going to connect that to the red wire on the servo. So red to red, orange to orange so far. The last one, a little tricky, it's this black wire. This black wire has to connect to two different things, and what I'm doing here is I've got the alligator clip connecting them both at the same time. So this alligator clip has the wire to the battery pack and the wire with the pin at the same time. Let's hook that up to the servo really quickly. And the other end of the alligator clip simply goes on the ground for the microbit. Now we still have that same program, so when I press A and B, they're controlling the servo. Now this is kind of cluttery and fragile. If you want to do a better job, a breadboard will probably make it easier. However, if you want to make something more permanent, what you might want to do is just strip these wires and connect them directly to each other, put some electrical tape or even solder and connect them properly. But that would be a permanent solution. You can learn how to solder, you can learn how to use breadboards in different videos on the site. But for now, we have a good connection between the servo and the microbit powered by the battery pack.